Todd, we started the year with 2 speedway races, Daytona, Atlanta. It's been a little while. Now we head to Talladega. There have to be some drivers excited and some drivers concerned heading down to what is, it used to be known as the unknown, but to be honest, we've had a lot of consistent winners or bigger names, not a lot of shocking winners. I think it's kind of bound to happen one of these years.
Yeah, it is. I think Talladega, of all the speedway races, because you can run 4 wide here, handling isn't as big a deal. But it's a known. I think the speedway racers, we've got 5 or 6 of them I think we could name that we feel like will be in the top 10. It's just, who are the other 5?
6 winners already this year. There is a few more above Tyler Reddick who are only in on points, but we kind of set them to the side because these are the guys that are less than a race ahead of the cut line. Reddick has to be feeling good. Bubba runs so well there. Chastain, they have to be feeling good. But let's look at the cut line. Joey Logano sits on it, a champ. Right behind him, Kyle Busch, who won this race in the spring. Brad Keselowski, another champion at -1. And then you have a little bit of a natural break. This happens every time. You see right here, 37 points between Brad and Jones. Behind Jones has to start being concerned when it comes to points being their path.
Yeah, at some point you start to think and look at this, especially with the guys that are back there, of where are my opportunities for wins. In Talladega, for a lot of these guys that are below this line you just put up, if you roll this over to a page where we look at the guys below the cut line and take it down to 30th, there's a lot of speedway winners here.
So if you look at the second page, this is everyone in red, everyone below the cut line. This is the top 30 in points. Speedway winners, Kyle Busch, Talladega a year ago. Brad, multi-time Speedway winner. Eric Jones has won at Daytona. Austin Cindric has won the 500. Micah McDowell has won the 500. We have Stenhouse, who's won the 500. Dillon, who's won the 500. We have Corey LaJoie, who always runs so good at the super speedway races.
And by the way, who has led the most super speedway laps this year? I believe this guy has.
So of this whole page, I think I hate to even call him a sleeper. He's bound to break through. He's always at the front of these speedways. He's running really well to do it. He has to beat his teammate. But the conversation then becomes, we can go back and forth. So if one of these guys has a chance, what do these guys do?
Well, your cut line starts going up, right? So now if I'm sitting up here, and you brought it up earlier, but so now the cut line's here. Well, if the cut line goes to there, then we've got 3 positions right here. They're all within 3 points. Back to that, we need to sort out points. You can't feel comfortable in this field.
So the question for you then is Joey Logano. Is he even thinking about +0 this weekend? Or is he racing? First, let's start with the stages. Stage 1, Stage 2. Points are awarded. How does the 22 play that? How does the 8 play that? You see 1 to go, you're 5th, 8th, 10th in the mix, 2, 3 wide. Are you worried about it, or are you just trying to score points coming in the end of the stage?
I think you're trying to score points coming in the end of the stage. And especially for the 22 team, they had strong showings at Daytona and Atlanta and came home with goose eggs.